Let's start her up.
Start her up, baby,
start
just
her
let me
up,
down,
and
let
never
me down,
stop.
let me down, and then we're gonna start it up. Wah, 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 wah. Wah. I don't know how to sit and get my. I don't. Oh, we've been.
Oh, see, we don't
We've
see
been-
the timer.
we've been
Anthony.
the.
Ay.
Doot. Welcome back to another episode of FJ2K, brought to you by.
Who's our sponsor this week? MeUndies. Go to MeUndies.com. Promo code.
I don't know what
Tom
those,
Kelly.
I don't know I don't know what those are, but try it out. If it works, let me know.
Yeah, if it works, give us a shout.
I would love
you,
that.
my friend, look like you've been in the sun.
It's been 1,000,000 degrees outside, so
The fronts of your legs, especially.
Yeah, well, I've been hanging out by the pool.
Have you? Are you the only one there?
Only one there. I've been hanging out by
That's
the pool.
nice, though.
It's great. I've been hanging out, reading.
What does a man like you read?
Just books.
Novels.
Biography of Rudy?
Novels. I would love to read the biography of Rudy Rudiger, a hero from Notre Dame.
That's his real name, Rudy Rudiger?
No, his name's Rudy because of his last name. I forget what his real name is.
Probably like Tim.
Tim, yeah. One of Vince Vaughn's first roles was in Rudy. You didn't know that, did you?
I did not know that, no.
Yeah, he was like Rudy's best buddy in the movie.
I saw the movie once, and I thought,
You thought
I hate this little pipsqueak.
you went to Joliet Catholic?
Also, pipsqueak's just a great word.
Oh, it's phenomenal.
It really is. Great.
Are you not wearing sunscreen?
I avoid it.
Because you look like you're going to burn, and then you're just going to go back to being pale.
That's normally what happens.
Yeah.
It just goes right back. There's no middle tan ground.
You should try sunscreen.
I usually wear sunscreen, but like if we're golfing, if I'm going to be golfing all day, then yeah. But I got to golf too. Now that everything's open again now, which is great.
For the most part, yeah.
I'm pumped. We'll have like 2 weeks before we have to go quarantine again.
Nah, people don't care anymore.
I feel like that too. I feel like at this point, everyone's like, whoever's going to get it and die is just going to get it and die.
Yeah. And if I get it, I get it.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
Yeah. And if you get it and die, well, then you're one of the people that, I think that's where they're at now. They just don't.
Yeah.
They're done.
Yeah, I agree with that.
People got stir crazy.
For sure. People got stir crazy after like 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah. It's been, it's been a good one day. I went to the gym. I had to wait in line.
Your gym's opened?
Yep.
Which gym do you go to?
I go to Crunch. It's at the end of my street. It's at like Sunset End.
Is it a big gym?
It's not huge, but it's good size. I got there right when they opened because on the website they were like, if you go during peak hours, you might have to wait in line. I'm like, I don't even want to go to the gym. If I have to go and wait in line to go to the gym, I'm never gonna do that.
Is there social distancing at the gym?
Yeah, it's every other machine has a note on it that says,
okay,
like,
that makes sense.
This one is closed.
I don't know if LA Fitness has reopened.
I'm sure
I'm probably not going to go though. I still don't want to get coronavirus.
I'm not trying to get it, but I'm just.
I'll wait it out a couple months.
I guess.
We'll see what happens. I'm kind of crabby today. It's 1:09 p.m. This is the earliest I've been up in like 6 weeks.
We've ruined Justin's
I'm so tired.
his beauty sleep.
Oh, I had such a great day. I had a long day. I woke up at like 7.
You're sick. Why would you wake up at 7 a.m.?
I just did. I don't know. I can't sleep ever. But I think
what time did you sleep?
I went to bed so early. I went to bed at like 9 last night.
Oh, okay. That's acceptable.
It was so nice. It was a great sleep.
You're such an old man.
I had such a good.
When's your birthday?
Monday.
He's turning 62.
His birthday's on Monday.
I will be 62 on Monday.
Awesome. Let's go to Hooters.
Done. It's open now.
All right, I'm not kidding. Let's go to Hooters.
Actually, yeah, I'm pretty down for that.
Yeah.
Done.
All right.
100%.
Cool.
Oh,
We're in.
I'm pumped.
All right, let's get into these damn music reviews.
These music reviews. Music makes you lose control.
Music makes me lose control. Let's go. That's a jam.
It is a good song.
The first one is Brian Eno's Taking Tiger Mountain.
Okay, so this album,
yeah,
I wanted to add, while listening to it, I wanted to add a UGH to his last name because
Brian enough.
Because crying.
That's great.
It was it was not the best.
Did you know who Brian Eno was?
Did not.
So like I knew he was like a person who people liked, but I didn't really know his music.
I don't know why.
Yeah, that's how I was.
There's a song by MGMT called Brian Eno, and I know that.
Oh, really?
Song. Yeah. But okay, yeah. So go ahead, give your thoughts.
No, did not. Honestly, most of the songs just sounded like just pretty horrible noise.
Okay.
But I did like the first one. Burning Airlines Give You So Much More.
Yeah.
I thought that like was a jam to start off with.
Yeah,
and
that song.
The entire middle of the album was just trash.
Yeah.
and then I liked the last song. I like Taking Tiger Mountain.
That was good.
But
overall,
I gave it a 4.4 out of 10.
and your favorite song?
Favorite song was Burning Airlines Give You So Much More. Also, the long song titles were kind of, annoying.
Anthony?
So I gave it a 4.3.
Oh, all right.
Tom and I same frequency today. I wrote it sounds like Fisher Price Beatles. Like the experimental Beatles songs.
For sure.
But just done so shittily, and like it was so basic and childish. Mostly nonsense lyrics.
Yeah.
Yep.
And his voice, it sounds like a guy who thinks he's good at singing at karaoke. It's like mediocre karaoke. He can hit the notes sometimes.
Mediocre.
Yeah, mediocre. But there is some like cool guitar playing.
Yeah.
And his use of like fuzz and stuff was nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4.3 from me.
Okay, I liked it a little bit more than you guys. I gave it a 6.2.
Yikes.
I thought the first song was great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was a great intro.
It started
to
off
the
I'm like,
album.
oh, this is really good.
I thought I was going to love it.
I like the
Same.
second one. The second one too, I liked. I forget it was called, like Jungle something Judy or something like that.
Jungle Judy, yeah.
And I'm like, this sounds like it could be on Sgt. Pepper's.
Yeah.
And then it just got really weird and not good. And he's a bad singer.
Yes.
And then we got to that like one lullaby song. It was just so
with the
weird.
one with the carnival music.
Yes.
I thought I was gonna like that. Like I heard the carnival music, I was like, oh, this is gonna be weird,
but
awesome.
it
But it was
wasn't.
just weird and horrible.
And I like the last song is too. The last song was nice too. Like the first 2 minutes are just like a nice piano playing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, this is not bad.
Yeah.
That's why overall 6.2.
Why? 'Cause that's how
Little piece of trivia that I looked up. Brian Eno was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last year as a member of what band? Does anyone know? If you have no idea, here's a hint.
I'm gonna say Genesis.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
Genesis.
We listened to one of their albums.
Oh, we have.
Yeah.
Oh shit. I have. Maybe he played guitar for Bowie or something.
Tom, any guess?
Hold on.
You can't Google it right now.
No, I'm looking. No. I'm looking back.
Hold on, let me guess with my phone.
I'm looking back. Was he Roxy Music?
Roxy Music.
Oh shit. Okay.
I noticed he had a similar sound to Roxy Music.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the band I was trying to think of.
All right, that makes much more sense.
Yeah. So that was an interesting tidbit.
Yeah, I hated Roxy Music as much as I hated him.
Let's go on to Bob Dylan, Blood on the Tracks.
Oof.
Good old Robbie Dylan. I mean, I just like Bob Dylan a lot. And I know he's not for everybody.
Yeah, not for me.
Shelter from the Storm. I mean, that song is just a timeless jam. Tangled Up in Blue, love it. Lily Rosemary and the Jack of Hearts, loved it.
Okay.
I don't care if it's not for everybody. I'm giving it a 9.5 out of 10.
Okay.
It's just a jam.
Anthony?
I give it a 3.4.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Bob Dylan fucking sucks. He's not good. He's never been good. His only one hit was How Does It Feel? That song slaps. But other than that, he's so overrated.
Yeah.
He's literally like the perfect case of right place, right time for his entire fucking life.
Yeah.
Like he just knew the right people. That's it. I mean, yeah, I don't get it.
Oh, wait, yeah, you don't do favorites.
Yeah.
Well, you don't like it anyway. I also didn't like it. I gave it a 4.7. I don't like Bob Dylan. His voice is annoying.
Yeah, he's not for everybody.
The songs don't hit. They don't resonate.
A thought I had was kind of like Joni Mitchell. Like, if someone really likes it, I get it. It's just not for me.
Yeah.
I guess my favorite was If You See Her, Say Hello.
Oh, yeah.
But, no, he's just boring.
His songs are so long.
and not fun. That one song, "Idiot Wind," was like 8 minutes
Yeah.
long.
Oh,
and just so bad.
That was my least.
Idiot Wind. It's like, shut up, dude.
And it's called Idiot Wind.
I know. His son's a better singer than he is.
Who's his son?
Jacob Dylan.
I don't know. I don't know if I know him.
You only know one song because they are a one-hit wonder. The Wallflowers, One Headlight.
Oh, yeah. Really?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a good
that dude
song.
has a
Yeah.
great voice.
I
too.
did not realize that.
Yeah. All right. Next is Led Zeppelin,
Zeppelin.
Physical Graffiti.
Love the album artwork.
Yeah.
I thought it was so cool. Great album. It's Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
Like you just get like when you know you're hearing Led Zeppelin, you're just hearing Led Zeppelin. Houses of the Holy and Kashmir, my two favorites.
Mm-hmm.
And I give it an 8.3 out of 10.
Okay.
It's just classic Led Zeppelin coming
Anthony?
at you.
Yeah, 8.5 from me. Rough start, weak finish, but the middle section is like it's just banger after banger. But yeah, it's just a solid Zeppelin record.
Yeah, I gave it a 9.2, Kashmir being the best.
That song was real long also.
Yeah, but it never got boring.
I never realized how long that song was.
Oh yeah, it's long,
It's over.
but
8
at least
minutes.
it's interesting.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
it's good. It's
It
a
is.
jam.
And I mean, there's really not much to say about Led Zeppelin. Everyone
Yeah.
knows. And,
Yeah.
yeah. All right, Neil Young, our third Neil Young album, Tonight's the Night. Tonight's the night.
I give it a 6.6.
Okay.
It was all right. I like Neil Young. Don't love him. My two favorites were Come On Baby, Let's Go Downtown, and
Yeah, it was a good
roll Another Number.
Yeah. That means weed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where do they get that from? Number. Why does that mean weed?
Probably like it's probably some like 187's murder.
Yeah.
It's probably some code for marijuana.
Yeah.
and they just-
420?
I don't know if that's the actual code for
Yeah.
police,
Makes sense,
but it could be. Yeah, it could be just 420.
Okay. Anthony?
I give it a 7.3. I wrote, Neil Young wasn't sober for this album, and neither should you be. This is an album where you're fucking pretty hammered with your buddies at the bar, and you listen to this
Yeah.
thing front to back. That's about what it's made for.
Yeah, it's solid.
I loved it. I gave it a 9.4.
Damn.
I think I'm a Neil Young fan now.
Oh,
Neil
shit.
Young stan. It's not very polished. It's kind of
Yeah.
sloppy.
Rough. It's rough around the edges.
But I don't know. I think that was like kind of endearing to me. So
Yeah.
I really liked it. I liked the opening track, Tonight's the Night. Yeah. Overall, this is my second. The first one, I think my favorite still was the first one we listened to with Crazy Horse. That was a good
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's my favorite of his as well.
Yeah. And then we're
a
going to
great
round it
album.
out with Brian Eno's last album, Another Green World, a last
So-
album for this week. But
So
yeah.
this one, I actually felt bad for adding the UGH to his last name. I actually really like this album.
God, I hated it.
What?
I really like this album a lot. I had so many favorite songs on it. St. Elmo's Fire, In the Dark Trees.
Yep.
The Big Ship is such a jam. I'll Come Running, another jam. Whatever. So I gave this a 9.3.
Oh, shit.
And I went from literally hating Brian Eno to being like, this guy just kills it. I'm a Brian Eno fan.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Same thing from me, but I gave it a perfect 100. Only my third time so far.
Wow.
Perfect 100.
It's such a good album.
It is unbelievable. I couldn't believe that in just 1 year,
Yeah.
this dude went
Right?
from writing Taking Tiger Mountain, which sounded fucking like shit. It sounded like a middle school fucking band's record.
Yeah.
And this is like honestly a fucking masterpiece.
It's so
Front to
good.
back. Every
Why
song,
do you like it so much?
every song is just good.
Yeah, the sound was so cool. And like this, I think he was trying to do this in the first, like,
Yes, he was figuring it out.
Yeah.
He was testing the limits, and he just didn't hit the. He had the right elements, but he didn't know how to form it.
oh, it rocked. I liked it
Damn.
so much.
Maybe I need to give it another listen.
Dude, trust
I gave
me.
it a 2.2.
Oh my, dude!
I hated it so much. It was so boring.
No.
And I kept looking at him like 40 seconds left of this song. Skip.
Oh, it was so
so
good.
bad.
I literally at one point I just like I got these new headphones that are like really fucking nice and everything sounds amazing through them. but I literally just laid back and closed my eyes. No other record made me just fall into it so far. It was
fully agree.
I'll give it
was
another
so good.
shot.
like, honestly, like the musical interludes, like,
They rocked. They were
amazing.
so good.
It's just like these
I
fucking
loved it.
great soundscapes. Yeah, it's and St. Elmo's Fire is one of my new favorite songs. It's so fucking
It's
good.
such a jam.
I couldn't believe how good it was.
That one and The Big Ships.
Yeah.
Or The Big Ship. Those are my two by far favorite.
All right, let's hear the hate. I want to hear why you hate it. So
I just did not enjoy any of it. The first song, I don't remember what it was called. The first song, I kind of like was like, all right, this isn't bad, but I hated all the instrumentals.
I
loved them. That was like the
They
best
were
part.
so good. They were so good.
He killed it on this album. He really did. Brought it on
Now,
home.
maybe I should put a little qualifier next to it. I listened to it as I'm playing Call of Duty,
Oh yeah, it's not meant for
And you were
that.
probably losing.
and
a
I was
lot.
very angry. And yeah,
No, go back and just listen to it dry. Trust me.
yeah.
Trust me.
It was so good.
I'll go in dry.
I was shocked because the first album, like I was expecting trash again. And
Yeah,
it was
same.
so good.
I literally
it.
put off listening to it. I was gonna go in order that how I had them written out, and I'm like, I'm not listening to another Brian Eno record right after fucking. So I put it off, and then I was like, wow, this is night and day. It's like a completely different.
See, I
artist.
did the opposite. I listened to the first Brian Eno, and then because it was last in order.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh man, I just got to get this other horrible thing out of the way. So I listened to the other Brian Eno back to back, and I was like, this can't even be the same guy.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
All right, well, that wraps it up for this week. Next week, we have Joni Mitchell again. Yikes. We have Stevie Wonder, David Bowie.
Have you seen his house?
Stevie Wonder?
Yeah.
Neither has he. Pink Floyd. Never was a Pink Floyd fan.
No,
And Fleetwood Mac.
Oh, we're doing Pink Floyd. Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Pumped.
Joni Mitchell, Stevie Wonder, David Bowie, Pink Floyd, Fleetwood Mac.
Got it.
Another Bowie.
Yeah, we're getting into the late 70s. Oh, there's another Brian Eno coming up.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm pumped.
I'm excited
I'm,
now.
I'm a new Brian Eno fan.
What if it's just like every other record is amazing? What if this one sucks?
Then I'm pumped for the one after this next one.
All right. So let's get into.
Is it? Is it pedo time?
Yeah, it's pedo time. I believe so. We're gonna do Jeff Sokol
All right.
this week, which Tom sent me this. I'm like, haven't we done him before?
I don't.
But I think I've just watched it like 5 times on my own before.
Taking notes.
Because no, not
On
even
what to
because
not
it's
do?
an enjoyable one. Because this guy, he's so smug, and so he's got a very punchable face, and I think this one might have the most YouTube views
Really?
of them. Yeah,
No, he's the
that was
most
another reason
famous.
why I thought we might have done it already.
Most famous pedo.
Which hold on, let me try and find it.
Ba-dum-ba-dum,
'Cause there's so many videos
All
of
right, let me see.
of other Jeff Sokol things.
Oh, okay.
If I text it to you, does that work?
Probably should have done this beforehand.
Just email me the link if you have it. Let's see.
If you just type in Jeff Sokol uncut, it's the first.
Jeff
link.
Sokol
He didn't have a bris.
uncut. Hey, there it is.
All right,
17 minutes.
that's her.
Look at Chris Hansen. What a hero. I can't believe you don't like him.
I'm not
All right.
going to respond to your idiocy
Yeah,
anymore.
he's a fucking douche nozzle. All right, let me.
He's a cockblock for sure.
What
You would
see
say that,
being
you
edited
pedophile.
Behind me, you can see nowhere else. It is more compelling and disturbing than virtually anything you can watch on TV.
Look at this
today.
extra.
It
Wait,
is
what's he
my
talking
complete
about?
Interview with
Oh.
Jeff Sokol. He surfaced in our
Look at
Predator
what's he talking about?
investigation in
Okay.
Fairfield, Connecticut.
He's really
A little
hyping
bit
it
of
up.
it aired on my syndicated show Crime
Yeah,
Watch
this is,
Daily, but now here on Hansen
I would
versus
love to be
Predators,
this extra
you'll see
in the
whole
back.
thing.
I don't think he's an extra. I think he's just an
Sokol
editor.
came with
No, this
food
is his-
and
this
an
is Chris
appetite
Hansen's
for
slave.
sex. He left after a very aggressive interview with me in handcuffs.
Yeah, he's editing that episode right now when he's in front of him.
He's editing a different episode.
The night vision.
Did you know that this was edited by Real Media?
Wow.
I do now.
Yeah. It's also encoded by VEN Interactive Media.
I did know. I knew that already.
That's impressive.
I knew
Those
that
guys do
going
good
in.
work.
They do. I mean, why else would they have this?
Over here. You can come in this way.
She's getting adventurous.
Yeah, she's going outside.
Come on in.
Yeah,
Good, how are you?
the actor's getting ripped.
As far as pedophiles go, he looks like a pretty normal guy.
Yeah, most normal looking.
I don't know, it's like 2.5.
Yeah, he does.
That's a long drive.
Pizza pie,
Sorry, I'm really nervous.
going for the hug.
Oh, she does.
I'm sorry.
I think she's got to let him hug her
Yeah, I'm okay.
No, absolutely not.
because I guess he could like just take off with her.
Yeah, she's like 40 pounds.
Kind of pitchy bitches.
That's got to be
The
brutal.
small pizza is like almost as big as the big one. So
She's spending a lot of time with
I didn't
him.
know that. 'Cause, like you said small, I thought it would be like a really small one.
Yeah.
I said big one. So it's pretty big.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
I'm not trying to sound like a pedophile, but she's cute, right?
Are you okay?
She's also not 12.
No, I know she's an adult, but
I just need to down this
So no, you don't sound like a pedophile
Yeah.
because going in, you know she's old.
Not
yeah.
really. I mean,
Are you telling me the truth?
See, he's a pedophile because he thinks she's 12.
how old do you think she? I think she looks like she's 19 years
I
old.
bet she, yeah, I'd
Yeah,
say 21.
19, 20.
Yeah.
far to like meet someone. I don't know why. You know.
It's kind of crazy, huh?
He's way too
Yeah,
comfortable.
why did you let me come? If you're so nervous.
It seems like a good idea, and you seem nice.
Why do you
Jeez.
think I came?
Wow.
Oh God.
See, this is weird because he doesn't know he's being filmed. This is like straight up. This is rape vibes.
Yeah.
For sure.
That's the reason.
He still thinks that nothing's.
Wait, I want to hear it.
You know, been talking to you for a while, and you seem like really cool to hang out with, and you know, someone that I'd like to meet, and I wanted to check out the situation, you know.
Well, here we are.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So, let's deal with this whole contract thing, because I'm just going to be thinking about it the whole time
Contract.
until we get that out of the way.
This document was
The
something Sokol
contract.
put together after some research on the internet to protect himself from getting in trouble for having sex with a 13-year-old girl. He talked about it in the chat along with a lot of other graphic topics. It didn't work.
All right, hold on, pause. So this guy messaged her that she has to sign a contract
Yeah.
so that is he a sovereign citizen? So his own. So he's like, hey,
What's he having her
hey,
sign?
it's-
Like a waiver or something?
If you're underage,
Probably just
it's
a waiver,
Okay.
yeah.
What?
How is that at all legal if she's like 13?
It's not at all legal. He's an idiot.
Well, he's gonna have to have a guardian sign. So once Chris comes in,
Yeah. Tell your parents it's a permission slip. And sign off.
what would even be on the waiver if you get murdered?
Well, maybe he did
Or
write it
if
up
you-
as like a permission slip. You know, permission for me to have sex with you. Have your parents sign it.
Yeah.
Tell
and
him-
if,
tell
and
him
if
it's for a
you
field trip.
claim that that you were, you know, what's it called?
Forced, coerced,
No, what's rape called when it's
statutory.
statutory rape?
Yep.
Yeah. If you claim that
yeah,
it's
you-
waived, it's gone.
Because of
your signature.
I wrote the contract.
And she's like 12 years old. She doesn't even know how to write cursive. She just
It's all block.
It's like, he brought an extra one. You got to stay in this little space here. I know it's small, but you know you can write it that small because she's like doesn't know how to write yet. And that's how young she is.
This guy,
This guy he might be the worst of them.
Yeah.
I can't believe how much time he's spending with her, or like the girl is spending with him.
Because while he is an idiot for thinking that, you know,
That his
that's going to
contract
hold up
is-
anywhere.
But Judge,
He's put some actual critical thinking into this.
Yeah.
Albeit it's wrong, but he's set all of this up.
He's trying to do all the wrong things and get away with it no matter what.
Right, yeah.
He's like already,
Yeah.
in his mind, he's already banged this girl.
Yeah, he's playing.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a done deal.
I wish he said it before. Like, why did you come here? I wish he, because he doesn't even know anything's afoot yet.
If I remember correct, even according to his chat, he never was like
Oh, really?
explicit with
He's-
anything.
Because
He towed the line.
He's got to be safe.
All right, let's watch.
This guy's probably the most fucking dangerous.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
for sure.
He's not an idiot.
Let's eat and we can like talk about it.
Okay.
Oh,
There's plates behind you if you want to grab one.
Huh?
There's plates behind you if you want to grab.
Is this
You
when
want
she's
a
gonna
water?
sneak out? When he
yeah.
turns around,
He
to get the
turns
plates?
around and it's Chris Hansen.
Alright, I'll grab a water.
Alright, I will have one. You want to eat at the table? What do you want to do?
Don't you just sit here?
He's so comfortable.
Honestly, so is she.
Well, she has-
I've never seen her spend this amount of time.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, like this is.
You're from the Boston area, you said?
Yeah. Can I wash my hand?
Last week, I mean, that guy was
Yeah,
hideous.
some family that lives up there. It's pretty nice.
John Dupey.
Yeah, I've been to
The second he went for the hug, she was gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went for the hug. She's like, let's eat pizza.
Yeah. No, this is.
Yeah.
Boston's so confusing. It's wicked confusing.
It's wicked
Oh,
confusing. That's how you know she was old when she says it like that.
That's how you know she's a Boston native.
I'll try to be cool.
That's okay.
We'll work on it.
I mean, you look great.
Thanks.
You just look different than what than like in the pictures. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I expected you to have dark hair. Did you?
My hair it lightens up in the summer.
And no, I'm not saying. I mean, I think you look
You don't
great.
like it?
I think you look great. I'm just saying, like you look different, yeah, than I thought.
Yeah.
But no, nothing wrong with
Well, you
that.
never can tell with online things, you know.
What about me? Do I look different?
I mean, you look different. I'm not saying better or worse, just different.
Do you think she sees their pictures ahead of time?
That's what I was just gonna ask. Do you think that she knows the conversation?
See.
Oh, she has to. She absolutely has to.
Look at those. Do you think I made those?
I have no idea.
No.
Do you want to use plates?
He wants some of that pizza so bad, and she's not eating.
I'm like too nervous to eat.
Well, you already ate, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
I was wondering if you were gonna be like, how would you be? Like, would you be nervous? Would you be like totally like
What a
you've done this
freak!
before?
Oh,
you know, that
definitely
type of
haven't
thing?
done this before.
Like, I don't know. You just seemed very like, you didn't seem nervous at all when I talked to you, and just in
Well, you know,
general.
it's different when you're talking to someone online versus like
person.
coming to their house and
I know.
meeting them.
She's like hanging out with him.
Yeah.
I've never seen this like that before.
It's just a.
Yeah, no, by all means. Here,
Is he just doing drugs right now?
It's probably like an
In the
antacid
middle
or
of it all,
something.
Sokol
Yeah.
pulls
Yeah,
out
true.
a medicine
Heartburn is
bottle. You
terrible.
can see it on the video. He takes a pill apparently in preparation for what he thinks is going to be a big night ahead.
Viagra?
Oh my.
Pause it.
He just took a little blue pill.
But also, who wants to bone after they eat a bunch of pizza?
This guy, Jeff Sokol,
This greasy mofo.
and she's not eating pizza, so I mean,
No, he's gonna eat it all by himself.
he wants it. So, you can tell he
What
wants to
drink?
eat some of that.
Is that
pizza.
a Sunny D or is that like an Ocean
No, it was
Spray mango?
it was definitely ocean spray.
Yeah.
And maybe orange juice or mango or something.
Okay. Wow.
This
Poppin'.
guy is a freak. When I think of ocean spray, I only think of cranberry juice. But
How long does it take Viagra to kick in? Anyone know off the top of their head?
I have no clue.
I don't know.
I would guess
like
probably like
an hour?
30
an hour.
minutes?
Yeah, 30 minutes to an hour. I'm assuming.
Right? Yeah.
Huh. He expected to get busy right away. Right? He's like, I don't know.
What if it works faster? He's just sitting there. Like, imagine this wasn't a sting, and he's just sitting there eating pizza with a fucking rock hard boner.
Yeah, and she notices and he goes, oh, sorry, didn't see you there.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
Yeah.
All right, God.
Let's watch.
What have you been doing all day?
I'm just hanging out, watching TV, Netflix and stuff.
What's that?
I have no idea. Wanna check?
Liar.
Shut up, cops.
No.
What kind of pizza we have tonight?
Oh, and here
Get to that in a
comes the
minute.
party
Who
pooper.
Who are you? You tell me first.
I'm Chris Hansen.
You're Jeff,
I'm-
right? Yeah. And what are you doing here tonight, Jeff? Hanging out.
Hanging out with whom?
with her.
Who's her?
I want to know who you are.
I want to know a little bit more about you first.
Yeah, how is he in the position to be
first?
asking?
Sure, go ahead.
Can I eat first?
Tell me who you are, because, you know,
I told you,
Hey.
he's been wanting to eat that pizza so bad. And
you know
she,
the other people there.
Pizza
Well,
looks
what
pretty
did you
good.
expect to happen here tonight, Jeff?
Didn't have any expectation.
No expectations whatsoever.
No,
So you drove 2.5 hours
sure did.
from Boston
he's proud of himself.
Sure did.
Who are you?
That's right,
to
bitch.
come here.
Are you
Ever
her dad?
drive a car
To meet a
before,
young
you
girl.
piece of shit?
You are
I
dad.
will get to that in a minute.
Huh?
Go ahead.
Wow. I haven't done anything wrong.
Big
Oh,
boy
he
bite.
just took a giant bite of
old
pizza.
That's him showing dominance.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
I'd like to know.
This guy is the worst.
I haven't done anything wrong. Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that
That's
against
Coming
the
to
law?
meet a young girl?
Yeah, it's
Come
against
eat
the
a
law.
12-year-old.
It is after this chat.
How?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you? Some sort of marriage contract? Let's
You
see if
dumb
any of this
idiot,
sounds
Chris.
familiar while you
That's
enjoy your
a
pizza.
yes.
I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it.
Isn't Tome.
I would,
This
but
guy
only
is
if
the
you want me to.
worst.
You say, I can't go to jail. My life would be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
And then you say, do you trim your blank?
Okay,
Okay.
that's
Yeah.
getting
You
a
know-
little.
That this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's told you.
Wasn't sure.
That doesn't.
And you're what, 37?
That doesn't mean anything.
You're 37? How old are you? You might as well
19.
just tell me, because I can find out like that.
Who are you? Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that in a minute.
I'm your worst nightmare.
You know, now you're making me nervous.
That really
You're
is.
44 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? As a 44-year-old guy, I shouldn't be talking to 13-year-old girls like this. Yet I
Try to
want
bait him with that 37.
Yeah,
What am I
oh,
supposed
yeah.
to make of that? Sorry, I'm paranoid.
That pizza looks good.
For meeting me? No, potentially having sex. But that is where the breaking the law comes from.
Right.
Punishable up to 20 years. Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
Guaranteed.
Well, they plan on having sex.
Do you have them in your car?
No.
I'm going to find out, so you might as well tell me now.
I don't.
Ah,
Go ahead, check the car.
You will never tell anyone about us having sex. Are you sure? Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon. Explain.
let's hear this.
Explain it to me.
Just wanted
He's not
come
going to
hang
explain
out.
anything.
It looks like here
He
you
is-
wanted
he
to come
is. He's such a
here and have
smug
sex with a
asshole.
13-year-old
Yeah,
girl.
he is.
Okay.
He's a
Is
piece of
is
shit.
that against the law to
They have sex with a 13-year-old girl when you're 44? Yes, it's against the law.
To meet a girl. That's all I've done.
You see how this looks.
Okay.
Is that against the law?
But do you also
Wait, hold on,
see?
pause.
Is that
Yeah.
against the law?
To go meet, I don't know. It's weird, but I don't think it's against the law.
Maybe they used the chat as intent.
Yeah, it's probably intent.
Yeah.
And like child endangerment, or I don't know. I don't
But
know.
is it against the law
To just go meet
to
a
ask all these
13-year-old?
questions, but never say like, "I want to have sex"?
If it's not, it should be. Yeah, because I mean, yeah, that just shows intent. If you're asking these questions, like, yeah, it's got to be
I'll have to look up PETA law.
pedo law,
All right.
I mean, our buddy Jeff seems to be an expert. So.
molesting for dummies.
That I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing.
Well, wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be if they're going to try to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
To be honest with you, you're not going to believe me, but I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're like, law enforcement. But
You think
Who?
I'm law enforcement?
Oh, law
that's
enforcement.
what it sounds like. I was thinking about this.
He does
on
sound
the way
like a
down,
cop.
Right. You had 2.5 hours to think about it.
And
He looks like a cop too.
Yeah, he does.
And I wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna risk it. That's what I said.
It's not normal for a 44-year-old guy to drive 2.5 hours to hang out with a 13-year-old girl.
Thank you,
I wanted to hang out,
Chris.
see how she was, see if...
A 13-year-old girl. How often do you do this sort of thing?
Never done it.
You've never done it. So tonight you just decided.
That's such a catch-22 in his case, because he either can say, "There's nothing wrong
All
with
the
it.
time.
I do it all the time."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or he's like, "Well, it's my first time."
Yeah.
But yeah, if he said all the time, like all the time, but we don't do it. We go to the zoo, but there's no reason for him to go. That's weird. Like
Yeah, the whole driving 2.5 hours is
there's
like,
no. It's like unless you think something's gonna happen, there's no
Right.
reason. No
Yeah.
reason for it.
even if you thought something was going to happen, 2.5 hours.
And yeah, this is
Come
a
on.
bad worst case scenario for him.
Yeah.
That she spent so much time with him, he thought he was like clear.
Yeah,
for sure.
That's why he popped that pill. Things are going
He's
well.
sitting there right
Excuse
now.
me.
He's sitting there right now with a boner.
I wonder if
like,
it
Chris,
still
go
works.
away.
I wonder if Viagra still works.
Doesn't it?
If you're
if
not,
you're like all of a
Doesn't it?
sudden,
Don't you have to go to the hospital
scared.
after? Like,
Yeah, if you're scared, like
could be a fear boner.
finger
maybe.
boner.
All right, let's go.
Isn't that always sunny?
Okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours down I-95 from
I think
Boston.
it's from
Yeah, been
Workaholics.
talking to
Is
her
it?
for a little
It's
while,
from
and
something.
seemed cool
Yeah.
to hang out with. I mean, what the
can't
It's
find
from
any-
Workaholics.
Had
Because
nothing
one of them
older
gets a
girls?
boner from Alice.
Can, but I don't
Yeah,
know what's
yeah,
going
yeah.
on.
So
They're
you
the
decided you just come out and hang out with a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, you can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about the whole
Let's
thing.
say we meet and really
He's
like
just
each other and want to
And he's still
continue
just
seeing each
munching
other.
his pizza.
How do we do this? Like I said, as long as you're
He's on
under
his, like,
16,
fifth
age of
piece.
All he
consent.
knows is like the last.
The last time he's gonna have
His
Yeah.
last supper.
I just can't take that chance. What it sounds
If
like
I'm a
here is
pedophile,
you're
I'm carrying
ruling,
cyanide with me.
testing her to make sure
Oh,
it
yeah.
would
At all
be
times.
okay if
Caught-
you had sex with her.
A Viagra and a cyanide pill.
To
Pause.
be honest with you.
You ever see that episode of South Park where they have Chris Hansen on, and basically I forget, it's either Cartman or Butters, but one of them, they act like pedophiles, or they act like children wanting to meet up with guys online, and they're bringing them all to this one location, and Chris Hansen's there, and the second every pedophile gets there, they're like, "Oh, it's Chris Hansen," and they just kill themselves immediately. It's so funny.
I mean, it would be tempting to do.
It would be tempting to do.
Like if I just can't believe that none of these pedos know who he is.
Well, here's the thing. Also, if they did do that, there's no more show for him at all.
Oh, yeah.
There's no way that they can continue to do more episodes because that guy. That's why the original To Catch a Predator went off.
Yeah.
Because like an assistant district attorney in Texas killed himself when Chris Hansen and his team were outside of his house.
Really?
Yeah,
Wait, they went to his house?
they went to his house.
Why?
It was totally against the rules. Basically, since he was like kind of high profile.
Don't they lure them into the house? Yeah.
Because of that, they went there and they wanted to talk to him about his chat and everything. And the guy like barricaded himself in. The cops were called and he killed himself.
Good. One less pedo on the streets.
All right.
And he was a DA too.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
the alpha.
That's what his chat name was.
Yeah,
He was very subtle.
I'm the DA of DA dead ass.
All right,
I hope that was his chat name.
Like I said, when I was on the way down,
Right.
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
Right.
I was thinking I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So you talk about a plan to make it legal.
That's a lie.
I want to hear about this contract.
Right?
Yeah, not in 2 seconds. I mean, like,
So if you liked her like next week or the week after,
Great
you marry a
no,
13-year-old girl.
not next week.
But he was,
No.
he was shaking a little bit though.
So after just a few days worth of chatting, you decide you love her?
No,
You want to have sex with her?
I don't know.
You want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know she's 13?
I don't know. I was just throwing things out, like, just in case maybe I did like her. Maybe it was,
So then you marry a 13-year-old
Oh, this
girl.
guy.
'Cause she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
What, like 3 years of dating?
I don't
A
know.
romantic courtship?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Wow, this guy is
You're cool with
actual
all
worst.
You just think this is just fine.
Marching here to this home.
I know what you're.
I see what you're doing here,
What,
and I don't
what
like it.
else am I supposed to think, Jeff?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person?
Yes.
Yeah.
Do I seem like it to you?
This chat
Yes,
seems
yes,
like
you
it.
do.
You don't know me.
It seems like someone who at 24 years old.
Diving
Chat
in
is
for another
chat.
piece.
Chat is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up. At a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone after a sexually charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
How do they ever know if these guys don't have guns on
You
them?
do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
That's
They're just
true.
taking a
I do
risk.
it when I meet somebody for the first time.
Okay,
It was worth the
This somebody
risk.
is not an adult. Jeff.
What if they shot you in the face?
Please tell me who you are.
I'll tell you what.
That was a
I'm
risk
trying
we were
be
willing to
nice here.
take.
Okay.
I'm-
So am I. But you're not answering all my questions.
I will. Can you just tell me who you are?
I'm Chris Hansen, and this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Cameras, cover the
Cameras.
face.
He's gotta cover the face. Cover the face now.
So if
Like
there's
you
anything
haven't
else
been
you
on
want people
camera
to
this
know,
whole time.
anything you want to say, now would be a good time to say it.
Hi, Mom.
I can't believe
Baseball
this
has
happened.
been very, very good to me.
Did you bring any sort of a marriage contract?
No.
Yes,
What
he
was all that
did.
talk about?
I don't want to.
We don't know if
talk
he did.
anymore.
You can leave.
On camera.
You can leave.
You see the shot of the
You can
pizza? He only had
Yeah,
like
what?
2 bites.
That's not up to me.
This is up to.
Dishonest. This is all fake.
It's not up to me.
Crisis actors.
He should sit there and
He's
finish.
finished the whole
smug,
pizza.
there's
Well, he knows if he doesn't leave, he's not
He
gonna get
thinks
arrested.
he's so slick. He's so clever.
What do you do for a living, Jeff?
I don't want to.
I'm a gynecologist.
Insurance business, right?
I'm a pediatrician.
Pedoatrician.
Insurance?
I don't want to talk anymore.
All right. As I said, you're free to leave.
Can you shut it off?
I can
No.
I mean, what is this?
It's an investigation for a television program called Hansen versus Predator,
You got
where
God.
we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate, illegal relationships with underage children. So unless you have something else to say, now would be a good time to go.
How do you feel now, Jeff Sokol?
All right, then. You can take your pizza if you like.
You want a slice?
I'm good, thank you very much.
So the cops here?
We'll see.
Oh
Or
yeah.
if they're here, just bring them in.
It'd be best if you went out that way.
That was such a good end to that. Everybody, they were just such dicks to each other. Do you want a slice? He got him his coat.
I hope he asks the cops. There's pizza in the house if you guys want some.
Oh, and it's goodbye. I love the trap in the garage. Every time it gets me.
Sokol was sentenced to 7 years in prison, serving a mandatory 30 months. He is eligible for parole
it?
in June.
That was the longest time for sure. 7 years.
No, he was just sentenced to 7 years, and he only
Oh,
had
he
to
gets out,
serve
yeah.
a little over 2 years. So
That's
now
still a
let's
long
find out
time.
the fate.
Of poor Jeff Sokol.
Is it really that long of a time, though? You know,
I mean, it's the longest one that we've seen so far. Usually they're like 3 years, not even.
look at this picture on his Wikipedia.
That was the first bite. His giant pedopedia.
Great. Let's see. Oh, this is hilarious. This To Catch a Predator Wikipedia.
What is it called? Wikipedo?
Marital status, single, hoping to marry the decoy, in parentheses. He is notable for really liking pizza and having a micro penis.
Micropenis.
Let's see. Sentenced to 2.5 years. He is often ridiculed for having a small penis, as evidenced by his chat log. In it, he explains to the decoy that I'm not big, but I know how to please a woman.
He said, "Wait, they have the chat log up there."
Not on this, but I mean, they are available. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Very unpopular with lawyers. Went through 3 different lawyers. Sentenced to 30 months, pleading guilty to his crimes of attempted second-degree sexual assault, attempted risk of injury to a minor, and enticing a minor by computer.
Oh, see, I like the attempted.
Yeah.
I don't need the intent. I like attempted because he did attempt.
Yeah.
He went there and did that.
I wanted to see you know how they sometimes have that snippet of them in the station being questioned. I wanted to see that.
Yeah, I wanted to see that too. He probably didn't say anything though. He probably didn't waive his right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was such a smug jerk.
I guess, according to this, I'm guessing this is true. Let's just say it's true. For example, he says to the judge, 100 years ago, Your Honor, the age of consent in the United States was 9. Then it was raised to 12, and then to 13, and then eventually to what it is today.
Wait, no way.
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, wait, no, he didn't say it. His lawyer said that.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
When it was his turn to speak to the judge, Sokol was on about saying how nice he is. Then he takes a nosedive and blaming the decoy for being flirty and inviting. He got upset when the judge was reading his sentence. The judge was convinced that Sokol's evil plan was to get Bailey drunk and to have sex with her. He reacted oddly by turning his head away, rolling his eyes. It was not mentioned in Hanson vs. Predator, but he not only brought pizza, but also vodka. That's probably what the little juice was for.
Oh, yeah.
Screwdrivers or something. Is that a screwdriver?
It was probably already
Orange
mixed.
juice and vodka? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then...
Probably already mixed like that.
What's the other one? Oh, mimosas are orange juice and champagne.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's it. They didn't say...
Wow.
Him... I didn't read anything about him being free yet or anything. Yeah.
Oh, he should never be free. That guy's the worst. I wonder what his job was. I wish he asked before.
Oh, this is from last year that says he was released from prison in June of... Or, yeah, in May of last year.
I guarantee you he's tried it again.
I don't know. I feel like they don't try it again.
No, he probably has PTSD from...
Think so?
From doing... getting caught.
He's like a slime.
I would love
He's
to
like
read this contract of his.
Yeah, I wish Chris made him bring out the contract, and I wish Chris asked what his job was.
Yeah. Yeah, he usually
before
does.
the camera. Yeah. That was different.
Yeah,
man. That was like a weird setup. The decoy was out there for so long. Maybe Chris was in the bathroom and she had to kill time.
Yeah, maybe. She has her ear. He's like, keep stalling. We're out of toilet. Who can bring me toilet paper? That was a noise that he heard at one point. Chris asking for toilet paper. What was that? She's like, well, I don't know. But yeah, what a weirdo.
I think it would be fun to be the decoy.
I think it would be fun too.
It'd be hilarious. Like, because up until Chris walks in, the guys always think that it's a legitimate thing. So that guy was thinking it was real for so long.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just still so weird to me that they walk in, they see this girl who is clearly not the girl from the pictures, but they're like,
I bet they send...
Like, nothing goes off in their head right away.
I think they're too horny to care.
Blinded by horniness.
I bet they maybe even send like a younger picture of the decoy.
Probably.
You know?
Maybe.
Because then it would look the same, kind of.
Yeah. I wish we could see what pictures.
I know. I wonder what these people think going in, like what they have in their mind going in.
Also, another thing that kind of would throw me off, there's like the house is not at all decorated. It's like just bare. You walk in, there's nothing. There's nothing on the walls. There's nothing on the fridge, no pictures or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
Is this somebody's house? I mean, it is obviously somebody's house.
Oh, yeah, but they put their own set dressing in there for sure.
But why? Don't you want it to look more realistic? Especially when this is not even a show that's on television. It's made for the internet.
Yeah, they should put up, but I mean, then they have to like make up a whole fake family. They got to find like pictures of decoy people. Like, it would be a lot. I mean, I guess they put art.
Right.
Like
at least do that.
Yeah.
And also when she said to get some plates, she's like, oh, there's paper plates behind you. It's like, bitch, are you this poor?
I thought she was going to leave when he pulled out the paper plates. She should have started eating the pizza. I would have taken a piece if I were Chris.
100%. She's instructed not to do anything.
Yeah, of course. Don't hug him.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy's going
Even
in for
if
the
she really
hug.
wanted to give
It's like
him
the
a hug.
saddest. It's like the saddest looking thing when the guy's going for the hug and the decoy's just like, nope, give him the
Too
Heisman.
nervous.
Yeah.
I've given nervous hugs before, you know.
Like, what do you mean?
When I was, I think I may have said before, but when I was very young, I went to my uncle's 30th birthday party. It was a surprise party, and my aunt, she has an uncle who is mentally challenged, and an uncle, so he was probably in his 50s, and I was 10.
Yeah.
And he wanted to give me a hug, and I was afraid to give him a hug. I was nervous, but I did it anyway.
It ended up well.
No, it didn't. My brother and I just spent the whole day trying to stay away from him.
Oh no.
I know, it was sad. We were
Kids.
we were legitimately scared of him, only because he was different. Because we didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. When you're a kid and you're seeing something you haven't experienced before in person, it's like shocking. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah, and just the other day, I was thinking of how there was this girl in my 4th grade class who was weird. And let me just say this. When I was in 4th grade, I thought she was weird. So did all the other kids. She constantly rocked back and forth in her chair.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got older, I realized, or I learned that is like one of the more common symptoms of like autism. Rocking back
really?
and forth.
I didn't know
yeah.
that.
Yeah. And then I felt bad because a lot of people made fun of her. And she had a twin sister who was not at all like her. I feel like kids should learn about this stuff.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I think they're trying to push that more autism awareness for kids early, but
For sure.
But then I think if the
It's hard
kids
to-
do learn about it, well, then some of the kids are gonna make fun of them more.
oh yeah, there's always gonna be dicks, but
I don't know. Kids
Yeah,
are way
it's a
more
tough
compassionate
tough situation.
than we were.
oh yeah.
Way
Kids
more.
today are.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, they definitely are.
Yeah.
We didn't care about anything.
No, we didn't.
No, autism's also hard to like as for a kid, it's hard to tell why it's different, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. If you're a parent, do you talk to your kids about, hey, this person might, it's not like my parents ever said anything or the teachers ever said anything or anyone ever said anything.
Yeah, no one said anything. We just made fun of them.
Right. No, not one teacher ever said like, hey, this person has a learning disability. So, let's
No one.
let's be respectful of that.
Yeah, it was avoided.
No, just throw eggs at their head. I'm kidding. No one did that. No one did that. No one was that mean.
Hard boiled egg.
I still love like the trope in movies of like, especially in high school of like the jocks and the nerds and no one gets along. It was not at all like that in my high school. Not at all.
Yeah, no, not really.
Especially
Everybody
like by a
kinda-
senior year,
Everyone was
there weren't like any cliques anymore.
yeah, everyone was just
Yeah,
chill.
everybody kind of hung out.
Yeah.
There were different groups because everybody came from different neighborhoods. So like,
Yeah, that was the only segregation was
yeah,
Oh, we all came from the
It
same
was just-
neighborhood in my school.
it was just everybody hung out. Everybody just usually hung out with who was nearby them. But then
Yeah.
everybody all would intermingle. But yeah,
That's something that you really can't get here if you grow up here. I grew up playing with the kids on my street.
yeah.
You don't really have that here.
yeah, no, there's nothing normal about Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's weird.
And, like nothing.
You have to
everything
go
is,
deep valley.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's where the neighborhoods are.
right.
Yep.
To find
There's no-
suburbs and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
there's no Hollywood neighborhood. Like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah. Are there any children in Hollywood? I've never seen a child in Hollywood.
They have that
actually.
school that's right there, like right down the block.
Oh, the high school?
like Hollywood School.
Yeah.
Like that's like a crazy school that goes.
Yeah,
to,
there's never any I'm talking like kids. Like I don't see any 10-year-olds about.
Yeah, no. I bought a ton of candy. I thought trick or treaters were gonna come. Zero trick or treaters. I just had a ton of candy.
You thought trick or treaters were gonna come to your apartment?
Well, I didn't know. I
That's
was
gated?
prepared. I don't know. Maybe like people in the building have kids or like on the block.
People don't really trick or
I
treat
don't know.
anymore in general.
I still want a trick or treat.
Even at home, my mom said last year she had like 6 people come.
Really? That's
Wow.
a bummer.
No one does it anymore, and I don't know why.
I feel like people do.
I did it till I was like 16.
I still want to go, but it would be frowned upon.
You can just buy your own bag of candy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's way more fun to dress up and trick or treat and get free candy.
Now, see, the last couple of years I didn't even dress up. I was over it.
Yeah, I've been over Halloween for a
Oh,
long
I
time.
love Halloween. It's the best.
It used to be my favorite.
It's my favorite.
I figured
holiday.
4th of July would be your favorite,
No, Halloween's my favorite. I do love 4th of July.
or St. Patrick's Day.
Love St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day is really a great day.
Yeah, I don't know.
Even though this year got all COVIDed out, but
Yeah, probably for the best.
no, probably for the worst. It would have been a great concert.
What concert? What
was,
concert are you talking about?
His
There was a
flogging
Flogging
Molly.
Molly concert.
Oh yeah.
Got canceled.
Name 2 of their songs.
I can't think of them right now. I can't.
Huge fan.
Yeah.
No, I can't think of the names.
How much did you spend on those tickets, Tom?
$70.
No, it's 40.
All right, that's not bad.
$40 after all the fees and everything.
Oh, after the fees, probably like 45.
No way, dude. Fees like a convenience fee is like $20.
No way, not even close. It's
Yeah.
on.
Ticketmaster.
Wasn't on Ticketmaster.
Yeah, it was.
Oh no,
Everything's AXS.
no,
Access.
wasn't on that.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know what it was on, but
I don't know what
it
you're
wasn't-
on about.
It wasn't bad.
Bud.
Celine Dion got moved.
Are you still going to that?
I mean, yeah, it got moved to next year, but yeah,
You'll be dead.
Yeah,
from
for sure.
COVID.
Yeah.
We all will be.
Yeah,
All right. Well, hey, if we make it to next year, I look forward to your review. Maybe we'll be done with our music reviews by then, and we
Yeah,
can just review concerts that you go to.
doubtful.
Jonas Brothers.
Jonas, that was a great concert.
He's just going to give all the concerts 10 out of 10
Yeah.
because he's going to be hammered drunk at each
Yeah.
one of them.
Because they're so fun, and it's more fun if you are.
Probably. I don't know. I forget what it's like to be drunk.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
It's been a long time.
I don't miss it.
No, me neither. I kind of do sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes
But I
it's
don't miss the after effects.
Yeah, right.
Hangover. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
All right. Well,
that seems like a good
we'll hit
place
you-
to stop.
Yeah, we'll
Is
hit you
any?
guys next week with another
don't know.
pedo. If there's any pedos that are your favorite pedos, let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah. You have a lot of favorite pedophiles, don't you?
All the ones that get caught on camera, those are my favorites.
It feels weird saying I have a favorite pedophile.
That's why I said it, because it's funny.
Like people say, oh, I have a favorite serial killer, and that one I kind of understand.
Favorite serial killer.
Yeah, John Wayne Gacy.
Why Chicago boy? I mean,
Hell yeah, represent, baby.
gotta rep Chicago.
We have the best serial killers, folks.
Or wait, who was the guy with the hotel? He's also Chicago. JJ, is it JJ or
J.J. Abrams.
not
JJ the jet plane.
Oh my God, the guy with the hotel, the haunted hotel.
No idea.
Oh my God. Well,
Yeah, no clue.
Well, guess what? We'll have the answer for you next week.
Tune in.
Tune in next week to see this JJ person.
It's whatever. See
All
you
right,
guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace.